One of the subscribers to this channel asked if I would promote Romans 13. So, today our daily burst of joy is taken from the beginning of Romans 13, verses 1 and 2, and it says, "Everyone must submit himself to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. Consequently, he who rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and those who do so will bring judgment on themselves." These verses are teaching us that God is the one in charge who allows our governing authorities to be in place. Civil government is ordained by God. We may wonder why he allows some that are clearly not godly, but he has his reasons. All throughout the Bible, God allowed kings and other leaders who obeyed him and were committed to him, but he also allowed the opposite. Either way, we as the people are told here that we must submit to the authorities that God has instituted, whether we agree with them or like them. There is one exception. We should never allow government to force us to disobey God. Jesus and his apostles never disobeyed the government for personal reasons. When they disobeyed, it was in order to follow their higher loyalty to God. Their disobedience was not cheap. They were treated, threatened, beaten, thrown into jail, tortured, and executed for their convictions. Remember, we must always choose to obey God first. Those who just choose to rebel against the instituted by God authorities is actually rebelling against God. Think about that. These people are bringing judgment upon themselves. Take a look at Proverbs 24, verses 21 and 22. Followers of Jesus understand these verses to mean that they agree to live at peace with the laws and obey them, as long as they allow us to live our religious convictions and remain in obedience to God. There is so much more to learn in this passage in Romans 13, 1 through 7, that I encourage you to study it more. In my Life Application Bible, it offers some good godly advice on the best ways to live in a corrupt, depraved, evil society, effectively reflecting Jesus. The bottom line is this: we should never rebel against or refuse to obey the government's laws or regulations unless those laws clearly require us to violate the moral standards revealed by God. We must be responsible citizens, respectful to a just government, and reflecting Jesus in order so that we can conduct ourselves in a manner worthy of him, conduct and be in our conduct and character. Live as servants of God. We can only do this with his Spirit living within us. The context of this entire passage, take a look at it. It's worth reading and studying. God bless you.